Hello Beast Nation, here again with another video. Today we're going to talk about investments. Now, investments specifically in the real estate market. For a regular person that is non-veterans, we're going to talk about veterans in a minute, but for non-veterans, the main goal for a regular family is to own their own house. However, when you start talking about investments in the real estate, it is a good way to think about it in the sense of buying a property with the purpose of renting it out or make a profit out of it. The best way that I can see that happening is with a multi-family property. So you get a duplex or a fourplex, and then you live one side and then rent the other side or the other three apartments within that property, whatever, depending on the kind of the property that you got, right? So that right there is a great approach to use it as an investment. You live a couple of years on that property, see another great deal, boom, you go ahead and buy it and do the exact same thing over and over and over. Location is really important. Looking into where that property is located at and what purpose could it be used for is very important. It could be an Airbnb if it's in a really good area that has a lot of traffic of people near stadiums, amusement parks, whatever the case may be. That would be a good approach. The other thing is colleges. Colleges, you can get a property with 5 bedrooms, so you can rent it by the bedroom or rent the entire property and they can split up the rent, whoever is living there. So location and the purpose of the property is very important for you to take advantage of it to the max. Next thing is, like I said, veterans. I had a couple of things here that I wrote them down to share with you guys and my fellow veterans out there that are not using their benefits to the fullest extent, right? So I found out that 1 in 3 veterans is unaware of their VA home financing benefits. That's crazy. 1 in 3 veterans. We have 20 million plus veterans in the United States living currently. 8 in 10 veterans are homeowners, while 6 in 10 non-veterans are homeowners. So you can look at that and compare with, and 8 in 10 veterans are homeowners, but 1 in 3 veterans are completely unaware of their VA financing benefits. Only 13% of veterans have ever used their VA loan benefits. That's crazy. Only 13% of them. Now, when you compare, let's say, an FHA loan versus a VA loan, which I've used my VA loan twice already. So I've been down this road twice, and I can tell you it's the greatest lending tool to buy a house or buy a property. So on an FHA loan, you will be required to roughly put down a 3.5% of the value of the house, while in the VA loan, the difference is that you will have to pay what they call a funding fee. However, the funding fee will be completely waived off if that veteran is 10% disabled or more, which means that you can go into, find a house, sign for the house, get the keys for the house, and you have to pay $0, which both purchases that I have made is I just signed for the house and I got the keys and that was it. I walked out. $0 that I had to pay on there on the closing day. So it is a great tool that a lot of people, again, 1 in 3 veterans have zero idea about this benefits to purchase a home, which is insane. It's the best tool out there to get a house. Now, with what I said at the beginning, for a veteran, it's even easier to make real estate an investment tool. Why is that? You go ahead and buy you a fourplex. Let's put it this way. You buy a fourplex. VA requires you to live the property that you buy for at least a year before you can move to another property. So picture this. You buy a fourplex. You live one side, rent the other 3. You live there for a year. Let's say 2 years. At 2 years, you find another property. Guess what you did? You went ahead and bought that other property. Bought another fourplex, live another side of that fourplex for a year or 2, rent the other 3. So now you have 7 apartments rent it out, and then live on the other property for a year or two, then and go and do the same thing over and over and over. Why? Because you can use your VA loan benefits as many times as you want. The key about that is that you will have to live that property for a year before you can move in, sell it, whatever the case may be, but just a year. So if you start buying within the same region because you don't want to move out of that region, it could be a great tool. Me personally, I live in Texas. It's one of the best states for veterans. If you have a disability of X amount, you get disabled veterans plates, so you don't pay tolls. You can park at the airport for free. What else? Your property taxes get knocked down because based on your disability. So there's a bunch of different benefits. But again, let's just concentrate on the investment into real estate from a veteran perspective. Again, if you are a non-veteran, you still can do this exact same method. You just have to have all your ducks in a row and get them lined up, because if you find a property that is actually really good, it's an amazing deal, you just go ahead and boom, jump on it, and you have all your down payment and everything else in line to go ahead and do that. And it happens. You can find properties like here and there. I'm currently just like looking for more properties to buy. I'm not planning on moving, however, but a veteran that is, let's say, has no kids in school, because one of the problems is just moving your kids back and forth from school to school. They don't like that. But if you don't have any kids, and you're just married or you're single, you just go ahead and think about it. Buy a multifamily property, invest that money in, get that property, live one side, rent the other, wait a year or two, move on, get you another one, and do the exact same thing over and over and over. Take advantage of your benefit. Real estate is one of the easiest tools to make money from, because if you want to sell one of those properties, boom, you get cash back if you sell it on the right price, right? Now, think about this. You might say, well, why did just invest in real estate? That's not for me. I don't know how to do it. There's a lot of ways to learn about it. There's many videos on YouTube. If you want to know a little bit more, just send me a message down below. We take care of it. I can help you out with whatever you need. But I'm going to leave you with this tidbit of information right here. And I found it. I looked into it, and I started reading about it. I knew about it like a little while ago, but I want to share it with you. 90% of the millionaires in the United States made their money through real estate. Just think about that. It's crazy. 90% of the millionaires in the United States, 90% made their money through real estate. It's there. The tool is there. The ways to make the money is there. Just think about it and use your money wisely. Again, thanks for watching. Drop me a comment down below. Like the video, share with your friends. And again, if I can help you out with anything, just shoot me a line and we'll help you out on the road to make some money and invest in some properties. Stay tuned for more. Stay beast.